All right, boys and girls, well, welcome back. 2016 Steel City Fantasy Football. Brad, I'm Dale. So we've been doing this for a while now. When do you
Fox
think?
Sports Net,
Fox Sports Net.
well known for.
All right, Brad. So we've been doing this for a while now. What year do you think was our first year of this league?
2006.
It was not 2006. You're close. 2007 was the first year.
Wow.
So 2016, this makes this the 10th anniversary season of the league. And returning, we have 5 original members. So, including Brad Fox right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little rundown of the history of the league. Got to know where you were before you know where you're going. So we'll do a little review, and then we'll do the draft picks for the draft on Friday. It's going to start at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 5 p.m. for you West Coasters. And so let's get to it. You excited?
I'm so thrilled.
With that, anything that comes to mind the last 10 years?
We got a new addition to the league too.
Maybe. So we'll vote it out. But since you brought it up, we thought we'd do a belt this year. This was a belt that I won in a league last year in another league. So I had it all year. And something pretty cool. Cost $130 online. I figured I'd throw in the extra $30, but if we took $100 out of the pot this year, we could have this to pass around every year. So something to keep in mind as we go forward here. So let's do it. Let's just jump right in. Past champion, starting with that 2007 season. Jill, the lovely Tis McGee. She won the first year. I took the next 2 years in 8 and 9. Russell won in 2010. Then Dove repeated in 2011 and 2012.
Good year for Dove that year. Well, both years.
Good couple years, yeah. And then in 13, Jeff won.
Oh, dude, he's a sneaky bastard.
He's a sneaky bastard. 2014, Scott won.
That was shocking.
And maybe even more shocking, the first time we did dual team ownership last year, Dan and Benz won. How'd that make you feel?
Fucking horrible.
So the league's gone. We started in 07. In 08, we were only an 18 league. Then we jumped to 10 teams. We've done that for 6 years. This will be the 6th. And we were a 12-team league 2 years. So what do you think? 10 or 12? How do you always feel about that? What do you like better?
10's fine.
10. 10's a good number.
Yeah.
Down with that too. So we've had 7 winners in 9 years. There's been 16 different league owners in the 10 years.
Holy shit.
But like I said, 5 of the original members are still in the league this year, so that's pretty awesome. So I did some research, went back through the history of the league, came up with some of my favorite team names. Brad, you want to read some of those off?
Bad motherfucking clitoriuses.
That was Dan. What year was that?
2008. Hand Banana 2, The Re-Raping. 2008. Tits McGee. Genital Lees.
Also Dan.
Dan. Hand Banana 3, The Thraping. Dave. Hand Banana 5, I Rape. Hand Banana, what is that, 6? SEAL Team Rape. Challenge Dave to bring back Hand Banana 6.
Yeah, so I'm challenging Dave to bring back Hand Banana. He's been auto-funky the past couple years.
Yeah.
Challenging him to bring back Hand Banana 7. See what he comes up with.
The Yo-Yo Smugglers, Andy.
Yo-Yo Smugglers. By the way, what did you always think about when you would hear that name, Yo-Yo Smugglers? Like Andy, like creeping in the bushes somewhere, like stealing like playground kids like yo-yos.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. The classics though are Fox Sports Net, Paper Champs, Slam Hog, Evan and Scott, Ape Drapes, Dove, and fucking Russell, Arabian Goggles.
Yeah. Arabian Goggles is classic because we were
Wasn't
doing.
that from a TV show or something?
No, we were. Glad you brought that up. We were doing the draft in hell,
Oh, yeah.
Benz's basement.
What was that, 2008?
Yeah, 2008. And, yeah, I'm sitting there, I'm writing out everybody's team name, and there's Ross, he doesn't have a team name. So somehow or another, someone just says, hey, just take a couple words, just random words.
Yeah.
And he came up with Arabian Goggles, and it's stuck to this day. Still holds true. I love it.
Meat, you need to change your name, dude. Meat Sauce.
Meat sauce is kind of weird.
That is
I'm
well
glad you
played
brought that
out.
up.
That was
That is.
played
That
out,
is.
man.
Yeah. So let's challenge Meat this year as well.
I'm challenging myself, too. Fox Sports 9, it's got to be retired.
It's got to be retired.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So that's something to look forward to then. So another thing I did was I went back every year, added up all the team records for all the owners that are in the league this year. So I'll start with Jeff, the newest member that's still in the league. He has 2 years on record, and he's been 18-8 with 1 championship in 2 years. So that's an average season of 9-4.
That's crazy.
That's pretty impressive. Scott's next on the list. He's been in the league 4 years, 29-23.
Wow.
Andy comes in at number 9. He's not gonna like this one too well. 31-46-1 in the 6 years he's been in the league. So,
Yikes.
but I gotta say, he came back last year. I mean, had a
He
hell of
did.
a season.
He did.
11-2. Had some misfortune in the playoffs, but you know, I feel like he might be on the verge. Dove's next on the list. He's been in the league 7 years. 42-47-2. Moving on from Dove, we got Daniel, 45-44-2.
Still 500.
Yeah, game above. It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. Russ is next on the wins list, 49-54-2. So a couple games under. But I'm not too far behind, 50-55. That brings us to Dave, 51-53-1. Meat, next on the list. Listen to this record. 53-36-2.
Holy shit.
But doesn't have a championship.
Yeah.
Not getting it done when it matters.
Ugh.
So maybe we'll see him in the finals this year. That brings us to Bones. 54-47-4. He's had 4 ties. That's rough. And that brings us to our last person.
I'm the champion.
This kid right here. He's the regular season champ. 64 wins, 38 losses, 3 ties.
My playoff woes are always happening.
But again, no championship.
Yeah.
So,
Zip.
some of the best seasons that we've had. Joe had a regular season back in 2011. Finished 10-3.
Wow.
Finished second in the finals to Dove that year. Lost on Monday night.
Oh.
Rough one there. Dove in 2012 went 10-2-1.
Jeez.
Dan and Bones, their team, and Andy last year went 10-3.
Damn.
But the best regular season that we've seen back in 2013, both Russ and Jeff
Wow.
finished the regular season at 11-2.
Wow. That's crazy.
Met in the finals. Jeff won.
That's crazy.
So as far as just top-loaded, heavy season, that was the one for sure. Some of the worst seasons, though, we got to touch on that for a second.
This is the best.
Dove last year.
The Detroit Lions.
The Lions of last year was Dove. 2-10-1.
Oh.
Dan in 2013, also 10-2-1. The only season that Bobby was in the league.
Oh,
you want to take
fuck,
a
I
guess?
forgot about that.
You want to take a guess?
Ugh.
2-11.
Ugh. Wasn't Sebastian too?
Savasta was in it, but he wasn't that bad to make the list.
Okay.
So
That's
good job, Savasta. So back to the belt. If we did our normal payout at $50 a team, 500 in the pot, what we did last year was we paid 300 out to first place. Second place got $150 each to both division winners. Now, if we took out 100 out of the pot, what it would be is 200 to the winner, 100 to second, and 50s each still to the division winners. So you can still win $250,
Yeah.
you know, and in addition to the family with the belt. So
Sweet ass belt.
yeah, so
Got a
some
fantasy football champion on it. It's pretty cool.
yeah. So something to think about. We'll vote on it on draft day if we want to add the belt in this year. And with that, no further ado, let's jump to 2016.
Kick it off.
Get the draft going. Got everybody's name in the hat. Again, draft will be this Friday, 8 o'clock. I'm going to host it here, so if you still live on the East Coast and want to attend, send me up for my address. If you haven't been here, love to have you.
Whoa.
Names are flying out already. All right, Brad.
Oh,
So with the first pick, 2016 fantasy football. Who's it going to? Who's it going?
Excited.
Here we go.
Yours truly, Dale Kreller.
Oh!
AB.
I will take it.
AB.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll pick Mike Tomzak or something.
But
I need a backup quarterback after that last performance.
Oh,
Watch that
oh,
game.
dude, it's horrific.
Horrific. All right, second pick.
Who do we got?
I think that's the first time I've been first pick. Wow.
Fuck yeah, dude. We're not fixing this stuff, guys.
Fox Sports Net.
We're not fixing this.
Pick 2.
Nice.
Pick 3.
Dude, I'm doing this well. It's not fixed. Vegas isn't controlling this.
There's no Vegas involved.
Hand banana.
Ham banana. Dave.
I always hate the 4 and 5 picks.
It's tough being in the middle.
Yeah.
It's tough being in the middle.
It's always good either the end.
All right, so fourth pick.
Scott Algieri.
Scotto
What's his team name?
Slamhawk.
Hey, that's right.
Previously of Evans' team.
Yeah,
And he took it over.
it's crazy.
Pick 5.
Dude, this one's like,
How you doing there? You alright?
yeah, I got it. Your champions from last year,
Uh-oh.
Dan and Bones.
So they were what? Pick 5.
Yep. Terrible pick. Might not be a repeat this year.
Alright, pick 6.
6 is a terrible one too. Jeff. Ooh.
Jeff, pick 6.
He'll still figure out a way though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, if there was
He'll get 11 and 2 somehow.
if there was anyone we had to start just like picking games for us with Vegas.
Jeff, I might call you this week. Just get some pointers.
Yeah, don't buy the book. Just call Jeff.
Yeah. Meat sauce.
Meat sauce, number 7. Alright, pick 8.
Who's it gonna be? Russell.
Russell, pick 8.
Arabian.
Arabian goggles, love it. Pick 9.
Tough time, dude. Andy.
Andy, pick 9.
Base drapes. Numero.
I was gonna say,
10.
who's that leave? Dove.
Numero. Dove.
Dove, pick 10. Okay, so as always, there'll be 2 divisions. So the odds in the draft were I was pick 1, Dave was pick 3, Dan and Bones 5, Meat 7, and Andy 9. That's one division. And the evens were Brad, Scott, Jeff, Russ, and Dove. So that's your two divisions. As always, division leaders will take the buys in the first round. From there, it's the next best 4 records, no matter what division you're in, is who will make the playoffs. Other than that, not much changes. Messed around with the scoring a little bit, but nothing real dramatic. And as always, you can go on the site and pull up the scoring. But nothing real dramatic there. And that's that. So,
Good luck, everyone.
yeah, good luck, everybody. Again, this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. Like I said, I'll be hosting here. Would love to see anybody who can make it really show up. So, that's it. Good luck.
Later.